I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Come on, Benny. Woo! No, say what you want me to say.
I love it.
What is up, you guys? I freaking love it.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, it's Thursday once again. Last week's episode was a little slow, which we kind of know, but this week, you definitely don't want to go anywhere. We have some really juicy stuff. We have our special segment and just some... Mike is out of prison. Let's just start there.
Mike is back.
Yes! Mike is out of prison. I want to
I'm so
introduce
happy.
my co-host. We have Mama DJ here today.
Woo,
and
so
Mama
happy.
DJ, you are a red carpet reporter and you're also on Siesta Key on MTV, the after show. Mandy is a makeup artist, spray tanner, model host. She does it all. And Benny is the king of MTV after shows.
No, not the
Yes,
king.
He does.
That's
he
exactly
does
what he told us to say.
Jersey Shore, The Challenge,
See,
Shot at
that's
Love,
it.
Shot at Love. Pauly D. No, come on, Pauly D and Vinny, come on. He is the king of MTV. But thank you. And I'm Justine, and you know, I just hang out. No, I do TV. I do TV hosting. I also do makeup. So yeah, all that fun stuff.
Woo!
Let's get into this episode. I'm so excited about it because for real, I think we got some good stuff going on. So let's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
so overall thoughts of the episode.
I loved it. It was so good. Like, you had like the right emotion. They still had some funny moments. They had some somber moments. There were some good memory moments. It was just like the perfect amount for the entire hour. So it was good. I loved it.
Definitely.
I'm definitely gonna piggyback off that. It was such a diverse episode, so much better than last week, right, Justine? I don't know. This week was absolutely awesome. I loved it, and it was super heart wrenching. Like I got the chill, like the dog. Like,
Yeah.
It was
we'll get
cute.
into it. We'll get into it. But seriously, I was like crying. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was right there with you. It was definitely emotional. When Mike was crying, I felt it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just beautiful, especially when they were flashing back to when Lauren was reminiscing about all the
Yes.
moments they had together, the wedding, the
Yeah.
proposal. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
It was definitely a little bit like emotional. I remember I got a little goosebumps, and I'm like, I don't even know this guy. Why am I feeling like this? But you know, we'll get into it. I think Mike is a lovable person now. He's
Definitely.
not me,
Yeah.
but it's
Now.
okay.
Now.
He is a nappy. But the episode starts off, Dina and Snooki, and they're all taking a little walk, and JWoww, it announces that she's finally divorced.
wow.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Roger seems like a crazy person. Everybody, I mean, I know we're all Jersey Shore fans, so if you watch Snooki and JWoww, we go back into the episodes, it was like Roger and her have always had problems
Yeah.
from the beginning, the way Roger treated her, the screaming, the fighting, the name calling. How happy are you guys that they're divorced?
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
JWoww is free, finally. Well, I mean, not 100% because, you know, they have their co-parenting stuff going on. But I'm just happy that it's, like, officially done and she can move forward. And hopefully it's for the better. Hopefully there is no moving backwards.
Yeah, that was definitely a toxic relationship, so that's good that it came to an end, and I hope that she finds better.
Yeah, seriously.
She's a free woman,
Well,
y'all.
we
A
all-
free woman.
We all,
Relax.
we all know she has 24, which Mike actually hasn't met yet, which is crazy. So she does have someone, but I don't know how long that'll last. That sounds really messed up, but like, come on, he's 24. And Angelina, which is so funny, I thought it was so ridiculous that ridiculous in a good way. They filmed her in a church, and her husband are
Right.
sitting there, and I wrote it down. I think it's hilarious. Dina's like, Angelina's actually religious, and JWoww's like, it's guaranteed there's a club in Jersey called Church.
Yes, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Have we looked this up? I'm very curious
I'm
now.
pretty sure
if there's
there
a,
has to be.
I would not be surprised.
If
Well-
not
Not
in
be
Jersey, then
surprised.
definitely somewhere else.
Well, Mandy's favorite part's coming up when her fiance backed into a pole and like hit her car.
I thought it was really funny because she's like, I love Chris so much. He's my best friend, blah, blah. 2 seconds later, he's a freaking idiot. He backed into my pole. I'm like, whoa there.
That's real
that
love.
was a transition.
Jeez. Yeah.
But yeah, he
That was
backed into
funny.
the pole. He was like paying attention to the crew.
Well, it is time for everybody to enter the house again, and it's like old times when the roomies all live together.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious because the house. And I said to them, I was like, guys, that looks like Jenny's house. And Pauly D right after me was like, looks like Jenny's house. I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay,
exactly.
I'm not the only one. I thought it was funny when Snooki was like, where's Ron? Like, this is like a little part that I remember.
yeah?
And then Pauly's like,
Check
look on
TMZ.
TMZ.
That was funny.
I literally wrote that down.
And then going into the whole Roger thing, I mean, I don't want to stay in that too long because we all know that he's crazy.
Yeah.
He texts Jenny to change plans about everything. So she said now she doesn't know if she's going to be able to be in the house. She's going to be going in and out of it.
Crazy.
So I'm just, he's giving her hell for no reason, you know.
Just because he can.
Yeah, I think it's
He's
absolutely
being petty.
ridiculous.
He's being petty.
Benny, I know you're not
I-
like him and you're a guy.
I know.
You're a good boy.
100% I agree with you. I think it's uncalled for, especially the timing. You know, Mike just got out of jail. They did this for a reason, so they could all be together and just be that happy family again. And then he throws that curveball at her that's messed up. And he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and he wants her to hurt. And so he's trying to be as petty as possible.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, he can do that. So
I don't understand why, like, relationship, like, why does it have to end, like, why do people have to be like that?
It's like,
Do you know what I'm saying?
he's
Like,
like
Roger.
jealous of
It's
her
Roger.
success.
it's just so much easier
Yeah.
to, in my opinion, just to get along with someone than to not like someone and be
let it go.
hateful towards someone.
It comes down to jealousy, and I'm going to tell you right now, like, obviously I think everyone's been jealous of someone. That's happened, you know, I've definitely grown a lot, but I mean in the past, like, especially when I was younger, like if I was jealous of someone, I
Right.
would be like, I'd be a bitch, you know? So it's like you just kind of learn as you get older that it's
But
like
the thing
there's not
is,
necessarily-
Because
we
he's
were
50 years old.
right. We were younger. This guy's like up there.
Exactly.
So-
He
He's
should-
an adult.
He's an adult. Well, how did you guys feel about Vinny? It's so like stupid. We're even like talking about this. He ate carbs for the first time, guys. Can you believe it?
It looked like one of his eyes twitched. I wonder, like if his like body was like reacting like bad.
Like,
'Cause,
no
Because
carbs.
honestly, when you eat good for so long, like
Yeah.
and you eat crap, your body's gonna hate you.
He
like
probably-
he's gonna be on that toilet.
I wonder.
I think
wonder.
it probably
Let's just
affects
be
his
real.
attitude and too
no,
because
it
they were talking
does.
about how like when he used to like not eat his carbs or was on his crazy diet, he didn't want to have fun or he was just like
Right.
a really like boring personality.
Yeah. Well,
But
And now
somebody
his
had-
love for
something good.
Angelina's coming
Exactly.
out.
The
and-
carbs brought out his love
Right,
again.
exactly.
It's great.
Wow, that is a perfect segue. The carbs brought out the love for Vinny and Angelina. Which is crazy to me. Like, it's not like someone's like, yeah, Vinny missed you, Angelina. He looked at her
and was
goes,
smiling.
I have
He
to,
blushed.
I have to let
did.
you know, I missed you.
kind of missed you, yeah.
Kind of missed you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, and everyone's like, he loves her, and he just smiled. He didn't deny it.
And he
It
was
just,
blushing.
It blows my mind.
That was beautiful.
I still think they would have made a good couple.
I
think they would have made a
always
good
said it.
couple.
They
could
would
tell.
have.
Because they're both successful, so you know there's not going to be any of that stuff that's going on with
Any haterade going
right,
on.
exactly.
They're both from Staten Island, so they get each other.
So how
Right.
do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about the fact that Vinny and Angelina have this relationship that nobody wants to admit? Like, not a relationship, it's like a flirtatious one, but nobody wants to admit that it seems to be real. Because I think
Yeah.
they definitely have something. How would you feel if you were her boyfriend watching this?
I would feel pissed.
Yeah, I would feel pissed, definitely.
I don't think he takes it too seriously. I don't think he. I don't think.
Well, they're married, so hopefully, I mean, it seems like.
Yeah, I think he sees it as just like they've known each other for a long time. They're close friends. I don't think he's threatened by it.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand that.
Yeah, and good for him.
Well, honestly, that's really good because it shows that he's not jealous.
Yeah.
Which is no, some of the episodes it showed a little jealousy, but honestly, like she's probably explained. There's probably a lot of like cutting and editing, and who knows? I think it's gonna be an ongoing storyline of Vinny and Angelina just forever now. I just don't really see that ending. I don't know.
No, I don't either. No. I love
don't
it.
see
I don't
that
want it
ending.
to end. Yeah,
It's kind of
exactly.
like a soap opera. I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it.
what could be a soap opera is if Angelina doesn't get a prenup.
yeah.
And I'm
Girl.
interested. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Was I don't really understand. Like, I know the prenup situation. Do you think it's necessary, especially for someone that has money? What do you think?
Yes.
Absolutely.
100.
She built all that for herself before she even knew him.
Yeah.
So why would he have any right to come? You get what I'm saying? Like that's like when you're building something for yourself and you put all that work in. Yeah, that's your other half. But I'm sorry, we break up, honey. I'm taking it all.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I remember
sorry.
I remember talking to my ex about like that, like joking around, like a prenup. He's like, if you really love someone, you would never do that. You should trust them.
Bull.
And I'm
It's
like,
not about them.
look
It's
what
about
Exactly.
Who's a prime example is Roger and Jenny. Sorry.
Oh no,
I didn't mean to cut
definitely.
you
I
off.
agree. No. I was about to say, like, I used to think that, like, you know, when I thought of the idea of like prenup, I'm just like, but if you love the person, like, that shouldn't even be a thing. But then, you know, reality hits
Exactly.
y'all. You got to be prepared for
You
that.
don't get married
Also,
thinking you're going to get divorced.
I was
Right.
just gonna say, if
Exactly.
you love
But-
the person, you're not thinking about the divorce already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to.
You
Cover your
never
butt.
know
have
what's
to
gonna
be
happen in the
careful.
future.
Exactly.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, they could be messed up
Well,
and cheat on you, and you know.
Everybody out there watching, would you guys get a prenup?
Yes.
I think. I think
Yes.
everybody. I mean, so do you think, regardless, like if you don't have money like that, do you think a prenup is necessary?
Yeah, because you might come into money later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never. That's kind of
What
like
if you win the
happened
lottery?
Oh.
Woo! Prenups are definitely necessary,
Yes.
and your significant other, I think, if they love you and respect you, they will understand your choice and should feel the same.
Yeah.
They're smart.
Absolutely.
Amen.
It's about
Wow.
business here, honey.
It's about business.
Yes.
Well, guys, it is time to get Mike from prison. It is time
He's
that
back.
he is getting out of prison. Lauren's on the way to go get him. What I thought was really, really sweet. She gets up. It's like still dark. I think she's like 5:30 a.m. She
Yeah.
wanted to get there so bad. It's 2 hours away, and I wrote it down. She goes, Mike's taught me how to be more present.
Oh my
because
God.
she used to always, like me, I do the same thing. You were like, the future,
Yep.
success. And she's like, all I would think about is that day. And she wouldn't think about like how long the 8 months is going to be and stuff. I mean, I think I love her.
She's great.
I love her too.
She's great.
Besides her wedding, that was probably like one of the most happiest days
Of her life.
Yeah.
Just going to that jail and being
Yeah.
reunited
Oh
with
my
her
God.
man
Oh.
since like 8 months.
That'd be
So it was
insane.
cool.
They
I
have
can't
beautiful
imagine.
moments. I feel these moments that they have. Like, and in this episode, I felt it. Like, I just felt her emotions. Like, while she was taking that long ride, she was just feeling everything and just the excitement and just trying to keep calm, but then at the same time, just so excited and thinking about all the good times they had and even more good times that they're going to have when he's free. It's just amazing. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
what
them.
do you think?
I loved it. I thought it was so sweet, and like the montage and everything. It made me be like, wow, is there another Mike the situation out there?
I sat there.
You know what I'm
I-
saying? Like, damn.
I need me a Mike.
It looked like a damn fairy tale. Like, I'm like, I was literally eating popcorn. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
No,
I was like
you know
literally
what
on
I'm
my
saying?
fourth bag of
Guys,
popcorn.
I don't believe in love phase of my life, so I look at them and I go,
she's wearing all
well,
black tonight.
Yeah. I'm like, well, you know what, guys? Maybe that works for them, but I give up. I know, that's so sad. I'm like, I'm getting old, but
I'm getting old, Justine.
Stop it.
they are. This sounds so stupid. They're like, no, this is gonna sound so
Don't
dumb.
hold back. Tell us how
This
you
is-
really feel.
Yeah, girl.
Spill it.
Don't hold back.
Spill
Okay.
the tea.
Okay, this is what's gonna sound really stupid.
Uh-oh.
Did you
Let it
forget?
out. Let it out.
She does this all the time. She forgot
Girl.
what she was gonna say.
Tell me, Mandy.
When this happens, it makes me forget. It makes me forget.
Okay,
I
Lauren.
really forget.
Yes.
Oh.
Lauren's-
Oh wait,
All right, we're done.
okay, because there's a lot going on right now. Okay, guys? Lauren, okay, let's get back to it. Lauren's on the way to get Mike from prison. He's taught her how to be more present. If it comes back to me, I'll let you guys know.
Write it down.
I'm either blushing or it's the blush I already have.
I can't quit laughing.
Okay, so Mike gets out of prison. What I think is hilarious, he's in the confessional, and I think it's so cute how he's crying. He's like, I feel so rocky. Like, it's just like this situation that you almost can't help but get emotional of. When you guys saw him, what were your first thoughts when you saw him in that confessional crying?
it was just like a weight was just lifted off of his shoulders. Like he's just finally living his life like how he wants to live it. And you know, he's been dreaming of this day since he was in. So he's out. And so he gets to
Finally out.
party it on up, order a lot of food, a lot of pizza,
Pizza.
I
I like that one.
chicken fingers.
I thought it was courageous. He was like crying on national television. Like I think when any guy cries, you're just like it gets anybody.
Oh, I love when
Honestly,
guys
Benny,
cry.
I saw Benny crying. I swear he could lie.
I was tearing it
I'm
up.
just
No, I was
kidding.
tearing up.
He did it. He did
I was
it.
choking up.
But whenever guys cry, I always like look at the guys. Like, is he gonna cry?
I know.
Do
I'm
we
like,
see
wait.
that tear?
I'm like, cry, do it. I was feeling it though. Like, I just feel for his story is just so amazing. Like, you know, we talk about it a lot, but like from when he started since like day one in his troubled days and how he just did. he's the comeback kid. He's like a true comeback
Yeah.
kid. He turned his life around
Yeah.
from like being a totally just
douche.
crappy person to now just turning this whole new leaf and being so angelic. Everybody loves him, and he's just, you know, giving out words of wisdom to everyone. Like everything that he says, I'm like, I feel it. And then now he's just like the true definition of like whatever you're going through in life, whatever situation hits you or whatever, you can overcome it and you can just move forward and just be positive always.
That should be his slogan, like, overcome any situation.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Trademark
Yes.
that, Mike.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Trademark that.
That's amazing. Guys, I remember what I was talking about.
Yes!
Okay, so going back to inspiration, thank you, Steph. It sounds so it sounds so stupid. I don't personally know Lauren and Mike, but I almost look at them as like a role model. Like, wow, they are not like someone that's related to me, but they kind of give me a little hope that love exists.
Yeah.
So that sounds
You know
stupid.
what?
I don't
If
know.
you
it's great.
believe in it, it can happen.
Amen.
You put
know,
it,
you gotta-
put it out into the universe.
Says 4 single people.
Put it into the universe.
Keep hope alive, single.
Hey, we're
Keep hope
choosing to
alive.
be single. We're
We've all-
choosing to be single.
We've all been in relationships, okay? I'm very content with
I'm
no
living
damn
my
kids.
best single life. I'm living
Yes,
my best
yes,
life
yes.
situation.
We are living our best single lives.
Pauly D hit me up.
No,
Vinny.
Pauly hit
Do
me
you
up.
really?
I said Pauly D hit me up.
Oh, as in
Like,
I
hit
did-
me up.
oh.
All right,
Oh.
moving on though, what did you guys think about? This is something like I don't know if anybody really even cared about or noticed, but for me, I like how they showed the producers when Mike came out and they showed the producers getting involved and congratulating him. I think that's so
amazing.
real.
Yeah.
Teen
Yeah.
Mom does that where they see them,
Yeah.
the producers are a part of it. And I wish Jersey Shore did that because it would make it so much more real.
Yeah,
What do you
Well, I
guys
mean, when
think?
you're on that many seasons, like the production does become your family. Like
I
they
wish
literally
they showed
grow up
more.
with you, and you're spending all that time with production. Like you become a family, and they
love
see your moment. They see you in that moment happening yet before it's hit TV. You know what I mean? Like that's insane.
Benny, would
It
you?
was-
I was gonna say, would you like to see more producers, or is it something that doesn't really matter to you?
It depends. like if it's for a show like Jersey Shore and like Teen Mom, I think that it's I would like to see that, but for a show like The Challenge, no, I wouldn't care. But for a show like Jersey Shore where we're seeing like people living their everyday lives and seeing, you know, their ups and downs, then I would like to see that.
That makes
And I
sense.
feel
That's
like
cool. That's a good opinion.
It's very family oriented too. I feel like I get family vibes obviously from Jersey Shore and even Teen Mom, and so it makes the producers even like you said become
like a family.
It's a family show.
Yeah.
it really is.
And you know what I thought was so cute was when Mike goes, he said this like as he was crying, almost died. The comeback, the comeback is better than the setback. And he orders a shit ton of food, guys. He ordered like
Man.
That looked
almost
amazing.
20 things.
Justine, were you not thinking about how you want to
Guys,
eat all that food?
Seriously.
Me and Mandy are just like
We're roommates,
We're
so-
roommates, and we're just eat like pounds of ice cream, like just
Literally.
like horrible things, and we're just so when I saw him ordering that, I was like,
Oh, I love
That
what were
guy
you thinking?
was
Were you like?
I was like, me and
pizza?
Justine would love to be there right now.
Do you like food? Do you guys like food?
Of
course.
Do I like
Some
food?
people don't like to eat. Some people
Our
do
other
not
roommate,
We
our
do live in
roommate hates
LA,
it. Our
so-
roommate hates eating. Hates it. I'm like,
Like hates
No,
it like
she forgets to eat.
okay.
yeah.
That's because she doesn't think about it. Like that's insane to me. I'm sorry.
Ooh, no, I mean,
well,
food
I
is
can't
everything.
even imagine. I wonder. I feel like he was eating fine in jail. I just have this feeling he wasn't
but the
eating.
food's
Dude
not
is
good,
like
but the food's
buff
not good.
Even
and
for,
ripped.
like-
Like he
He
looks
look
good.
Even
does
for
look good.
him, because I figured he was like in like a little special unit or something. Like
No,
that's
they
what I
don't
thought.
get the food. I mean, I've never been, thank God, and I never will be. But the food, it's not like doesn't taste good. He just probably all he does is eat and then just work out.
Yeah.
You know what
Probably
I'm saying?
easy to lose weight in jail because there's nothing like there's no snacks or
Yeah.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I want to go to jail, but like
that would definitely help.
that would help
Yeah.
me.
But-
that would help me get in shape.
They were saying he was in shape, like his skin was clear. Like I was like, wow.
JWoww
okay.
JWoww said that though. JWoww was like, maybe I'm not saying you gotta go to jail, but
But I think you gotta go to jail.
Well, he's back home. He's gonna go back to his old habits. So obviously, we already saw him him ordering all this food.
Cheat day. Let it be cheat day.
Yeah.
Every day is gonna be
a
cheat
damn
day.
cheat week, a cheat month.
Yeah.
Cheat 8 months actually.
Yeah, give it like let's match it. He ate like shit, and now he's gonna eat great shit. How about that?
Right.
What did you guys think about Mike talking to his freaking dog? Guys, I almost
Oh my God.
Oh,
guys.
adorable.
Mandy was like
I literally my heart melted. Like, I have chills. I cared more about him seeing the dog than him seeing Lauren. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a dog, just so you guys know, I know it's off subject, but every time you leave, the dog doesn't know you're coming back. They have no sense of time.
Yeah.
So this guy,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't. Dogs don't have sense of time, so they don't know. They think you're leaving. Like, every time you leave, they don't know you're coming back.
Right.
So that dog
God, that
doesn't even
must
know
be
how long
awful.
it didn't see them. So he probably was just like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean?
crazy.
I felt it because I'm a dog lover. I had 3 dogs. A couple of them passed away, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Even
But
years after,
I'm-
dogs will remember your scent, everything.
I felt that. I love watching videos of just like dogs reuniting with their owners
Yeah.
and
I
stuff.
care more about the damn dog.
It's just
It
so
was
cute.
a good moment though, yeah.
I mean, and that dog was so cute too. Oh,
Golden
Rosie.
retriever.
yeah, he was a cutie, and I thought it was so funny when I was definitely playing because all the roomies were like sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden oh my God, we got a text. BDS, Big Daddy Sitch is free.
And he kept saying GIFs.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
Yes,
give
yeah.
you some GIFs. I'm like,
GIFs or
aw.
gifs? I don't even know.
It's GIFs.
I asked that question. Even Dina, she called them
Gifts?
I mean, I
They're
don't know. I
GIFs,
guess it's
though.
I
whatever
don't know.
you want to say.
Isn't it
But
GIFs?
I've always heard GIFs.
GIFs.
No,
GIFs.
I've always heard
GIFs.
GIFs. That's,
I heard GIFs. GIFs is like someone's like that's the peanut butter. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's how you remember.
well, I mean, I guess, but
I don't know.
I never
Yes.
thought about
what do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know what you think. Is it GIF or GIF? And then Dina had another word for it, another term, and I don't know what it was, but it was not those
Actually,
two.
I do have something to say about this subject.
Yes.
The
Yes.
creator of the GIF said it's supposed to be spelled pronounced GIF, but he's like, don't do that. Just say GIF.
That makes no sense then.
Then why would he create it as GIF if he
it's
doesn't want you to call it that?
I think phonetically it's spelled as GIF. That's how it should be pronounced properly. But he's like, nah, not happening. Yeah.
Thank you.
But either way
Wow.
works. But I agree, GIF is kind of weird because that's peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
God, I love peanut butter.
Oh, me
Peanut
too.
butter is so good, guys.
I have it every day. Seriously.
If you guys were knock on wood, but say you were released after jail, what would be your first meal?
Tacos.
Ice cream.
Pasta.
Hands down ice cream.
Chicken Alfredo.
Ooh, a spaghetti bolognese or from bolognese.
I love how we're just like
Bolognese?
naming a bunch of stuff. Like we asked.
That's what I had
Mine
last
would
night.
be- Mine would be either like good Jersey pizza. Ooh.
Ice cream. Oh.
New York
or-
pizza, girl.
So for food,
In
I
and
would
out.
do ice cream. Or no,
I
for
would
food,
do-
Shake
out.
Shack. Stop it.
Oh, Shake
there's too
Shack,
many.
Shake
There's too
Shack.
many because I love Italian. It's like a good chicken broccoli,
Oh.
garlic pesto.
Yes.
That
honey.
with a pizza.
A
and
Chicago
then ice
deep
cream.
dish pizza.
Oh,
I got my
my God,
Jersey
you guys
pizza.
are hungry
You guys
now.
stop it.
Starving.
Oh,
So
man.
Well,
hungry.
Mike FaceTimes the roomies. It ends with him FaceTiming the roomies, and everyone is so excited. Well, I knew they were going to hold off the episode of them seeing him again until
of
next week. It was just
course.
obvious that was going to happen. But I thought it was so cute the way Lauren was there, and they all FaceTimed her, and then after that she cried. Like, just watching, it was so real. Watching
That was my
her
favorite
tears
part.
That broke my heart.
was so real. What did you, like,
That
bring
was
me
my
back to what you thought about that?
That was my favorite part of this whole episode. Just seeing her, you know, because this whole episode you're seeing her be strong. You're seeing her put on a happy face,
Yeah.
just wanting to be his rock, just getting him back into the world. And then at the end, you know, it just all hits her because, you know, she finally has her man back. She doesn't have to live through this stress anymore. She can live a drama-free life, and it hits her, and she just breaks down. And I thought it was a very beautiful moment.
yeah.
She was like, just like in his chest crying. I was just like, oh my God. Like,
You can tell that they're,
in love.
I mean, they've been
They
together
really
for
love each
15
other.
years. What did you think?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, when they were flashing back to their 15, how many years? 15.
They've known each other for 15 years.
So many years, and it was just a beautiful moment, and then you know that's what I love about the show. I love how they do the flashbacks, you know, because they've gone through so much together. But with Lawrence and Mike, especially, they've gone through their ups and downs. But I feel like in that moment it was so real as she just let it all
Yeah.
out because we've seen her be so strong, like you said, you know, all of the season,
Yeah, I get
all
it.
of the time that he was out, she had to be strong for him and everybody else. But then finally, it was just like, okay, I can let it out. You're here. I could just.
I think
let
that.
go.
Yeah, I mean, seeing them like the whole 15 years to me blows my mind. I think that a lot of people wouldn't stay through. I mean, because look at him, he was crazy. He was insane, and she stayed with him through that. And it's just you could really see the love between them, and just seeing those flashbacks. I like when they do flashbacks, because it kind of reminds you of where they came from and where they started. And I think that seeing them together, like, it's just Lauren. Like, they signed up for a show. Situation signed up for a show. She didn't. She probably had no idea. Her life, she had no idea she was gonna get married on MTV. Like, she probably had no clue, and she stuck by him. And thank God, because he was an ass.
Would you guys want like your wedding on television forever?
Personally, me, no.
I feel like that's such an intimate
Even
moment
if they
with
paid
family.
for it and it was like this big extravagant wedding.
So let me stop you there.
This is the only thing. Yes.
To what?
This is a yes, I would have it on TV if I got to plan everything, and the only thing they did was come with camera crew. But
and pay for it?
No. If they paid for it and let me have free range, yeah. But if they were like, no, we have to do everything, you just come and get married, I wouldn't do it.
Right.
I think I would probably have 2 weddings. Like one that's like all
a more
television,
smaller one, and then the big
smaller,
one on TV.
Yeah, I would do the smaller one, more intimate first, and then we'll do the whole television.
I would do that.
I just don't know if I would want that intimate moment.
I just want a massive wedding, so I wouldn't do 2. I would just do 1 big one.
I just want all that.
I don't know that many people.
I want to
though.
spend more money on the reception. Like, I want a party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After.
I want all that food and all those drinks
I think I might
that
want a
Mike had.
destination wedding, though. I mean, I don't even have a fiance, or let alone.
Guys, I don't even.
But we're talking about this.
Dear future husband.
Well, let's get into our special. I felt like
we got Sean Connery in the house, guys.
Let's get into our special segment, and that is, if you want to start off, Benny, Spiral Squad. Who do you think spiraled the most?
Who did we think spiraled the most? I would have to say Angelina's fiance for hitting the car, hitting her car at the pole or in the pole.
What do you guys have the same
I mean,
answer?
that's the only thing. There was no spiral. We didn't see
have an
anything
answer.
of Ronnie. We saw nothing of Ronnie.
Oh wow, I forgot he was in this episode.
I got one.
Oh, yeah?
He wasn't in the show, but Roger, he spiraled. He went crazy on Jenny.
That's
Switching
true.
it up.
Okay.
You know what? Just to be different, I'll say the dog Mosey spiraled on this episode when Mike came home.
He did, because he did go crazy for him.
Like,
By the way, those sounds were fake.
What sounds?
I
The dogs?
figured.
Yeah, those were fake.
You think so?
Why? They add those sounds in.
I'm sure. Yeah, they added.
The
he
dog
made
was-
those
I don't
noises.
think the dog was fake.
No, the dog's noises.
No, that's what I meant. The dog's noises. I don't think the dog's noises were fake.
Okay.
Why would they be fake?
They're
they were
real.
some, but then they added it in.
Yeah, they're real, but they took his sound bites
And they added it.
They kept on
Oh,
replaying
okay.
it. That part was exaggerated.
Because
Yeah,
he was just laying there not doing anything, and it was like, I was like, it's not even the dog.
his mouth wasn't even moving.
So we broke down in the beginning. We were talking about stuff that stood out to us on the episode. Let's just recap a little. What was your favorite part? So it doesn't have to be dramatic. It could just be like what hit you the most and really stood out to you this episode.
Lauren's when she just broke down. That was honestly my favorite part. That was an awesome part, because I think it was just like one of the most real scenes that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was cool.
The dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can't. Like, I literally had chills all over my entire arm.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere. I was like,
I would say both of those moments, but then also there was a lot of actually good like low-key moments too in this episode. One moment that sticks out was when Vinny said that he missed Angelina, and it was real, and I'm like, that's
he looked real cute in this episode.
He did.
Driving
Not
in there
like my boy Paulie.
Your boy? I'm going to throw down.
He follows me on Twitter, guys, but he follows like 30,000 people, so I don't feel too special. But I mean, it still makes me feel cool. But I think my favorite. What really stood out to me was Mike's emotion.
Yeah.
Not in any specific scene, just in the confessional and when he was with Lawrence. Just his emotion just is really the main thing. When I think about this episode, I just think about Mike and getting out. And Yeah. So if you guys want to jump into some AfterBuzz TV predictions, you want to, DJ, let's switch it up. Let's give Benny a break. Let's start off with you, DJ.
Oh, predictions? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Well, I predict that 24 and Mike will finally meet, and Mike is not going to like 24.
Ooh.
That's a
That's
really
a
good
good
prediction.
one.
Do you guys think? What do you think he'll like him?
No. No.
You know what? I'm gonna change it up. I think Mike is gonna surprise us, and that he's gonna like him.
He's so nice, so accepting. I could see him giving him a chance at least.
Yeah.
Even if inside he's like, he's probably gonna give him a chance.
I see
Yeah.
that.
He'll probably make fun of him behind his back for a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to see more of Angelina and Vinny flirting.
Is that some
I
predictions?
mean, I feel bad. She's engaged.
TV flirting.
I want to see.
I just feel like they should be together. That's all.
I want to see Angelina's wedding. Oh, because there's some drama with that
Yeah, that wedding's going to be
from
crazy.
last.
I don't know if this is a prediction because we saw the previews, but I predict there being drama at Angelina's wedding. I also predict that it's going to be very emotional next week when the situation actually sees the cast or the roomies.
Yeah.
I think they're all going to cry. I love that we call them roomies, by the way, still. I
Yeah.
think they're all going to cry. I think it's going to be super emotional. Yeah, those are my predictions. Does anybody else have any predictions for...
We'll see more of Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Oh
Ronnie.
yeah,
Ronnie, get
I
out the
forgot all
bathroom.
about
Come
him.
on.
It's so
Ronnie's
funny
in the
too
toilet.
because he was like the main focus before the break, and now
And this is gonna sound kind of mean, but he doesn't really add anything
Not anymore.
besides drama. So when he's not having drama, he's not funny. He's not doing anything. Like I feel kind of
Yeah.
bad. I'm just not. I don't have a connection with him at all.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Same.
feel it for him. Like
I used to have a crush on him like back in the day.
He's
like,
so
during
short.
The first. Oh, okay.
I did a show and I met him and he's literally like I'm 5'2". He's not 5'2", but he was like 5'5" or like something. He's small.
Wow.
He's
hey,
really
power to
small.
short people.
Oh, okay. Before we go, I know that Jersey Shore fans maybe you want to hear this. So I actually saw the cast. I saw Jenny. It was Jenny, Snooki, and Mike, and I think it was someone else. So I did Dina's makeup she was doing Ellen and a bunch of press stuff, and they were all like, when I went down, I didn't say hi to them, I didn't get to meet them.
saw them.
But I saw them. Jenny was so tall,
You saw Polly?
walking. Polly wasn't there. I saw Mike with his sunglasses. He was standing around.
Did Vinny look good?
Vinny wasn't there.
Was Angelina there?
Snooki was tiny. Angelina wasn't there.
So you only saw Ronnie.
I could have probably been like, hey, Dina, and she introduced me, but I was scared. So I didn't. You should
have.
I
Oh
know,
my
but I was
God.
scared. I just didn't want to. Guys, maybe next time. Maybe next time when they're all there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in with us today. This was a great episode, great recap. Thank you all.
The cast is back.
The cast is back.
We
DJ,
back.
where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at DJ_Beaulieu.
And you can find me on Instagram at makeup_Mandy with an I.
And you guys
Oh, I
can
was going to do something like that.
you guys can find me on all social media at Benny J Adams.
And you guys can find me everywhere at Justine Devana. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and we will see you next Thursday on Thursday.
Mwah.
Bye.
Yeah, buddy.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.